What's up everyone, I'm Sebastian or Bash from bashthevo.com, and I'm gonna go over some of my favorite movies, so if you haven't seen any of the movies in the description, go ahead and move on to the next video because I wouldn't want any of these spoiled for me either. Anyway, let's move on to the list and let's have a bash. This weekend is National Trails Day, so I wanted to celebrate some of my favorite movies about trips, journeys, quests, and whatnot. Allow me to explain.
Explain this, you son of a bitch. Oh my god.
First up, we have a classic, National Lampoon's Vacation. Released in 1983, featuring Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo, it introduced us to one of our favorite traveling families, the Griswolds. Written by John Hughes and directed by Harold Ramis, the family has a hilariously terrible time getting to Wally World only to find out it's closed for repairs and cleaning.
Sorry folks, park's closed. The moose out front should have told you.
Alright, let's keep them rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. Man, my ass is swollen. Right.
Next up, we have City Slickers. Released in 1991, it follows three best friends who are around their 40s and they feel they need to bring some excitement back into their lives. And now they decide they want to go on a cattle drive through the wilderness. Billy Crystal, Daniel Stern, and Bruno Kirby star alongside Jack Palance and a young Jake Gyllenhaal making his film debut. You might also be surprised to learn that each actor did their own stunts. Jack Palance turned down other roles to be in City Slickers and for the best because he won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor.
I crap bigger than you.
Up next,
Listen up, this'll only take a second.
is one of my favorite movies of all time, Tommy Boy. An incredibly funny movie from 1995 featuring Chris Farley and David Spade on a sales trip through the Midwest to try to save an auto parts company and the town that depends on it. Joined by Rob Lowe, Bo Derek, Brian Dennehy, and Dan Aykroyd, there are too many great moments in this movie to go through all of them. So many were improvised.
That guy in a little gold.
Or just thought up and added during production. This movie will always have a special place in my heart. From the cast, the writing, everything about this movie is just spectacular to me. Chris Farley was gone way too soon, but he made a lasting impression, and the movies will last in our hearts forever. Lastly, I present a timeless classic, a Goofy movie. This Disney favorite has everything from songs that have no business being this good, to Pauly Shore making fantastic puns.
It's the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
This story is about Max, a kid trying to be himself and deal with the pressures of teenage life, and Goofy, a father who just wants to be his son's friend. So what better to do all this than to go on a cross-country father-son road trip? Who wouldn't want to be in a car with Goofy for hours on end? Throughout the ups and downs, the two find common ground, and they realize that their bond is unbreakable, and that they will always have each other's back. These are just some of the movies that show us that incredible things can happen when we step out of our comfort zone and look at all the things the world has to offer. Life is a journey with no certain path, so enjoy the trip. In my next video, I'm going to go over some movies that'll be great to watch with Dad on Father's Day. Thanks a lot. Hit that like and subscribe button. Have a bash.